Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing and talking about all of the brands that I only own one item from. And I feel like I've got an okay amount here, but definitely going through and looking for these items made me realize something about my purchasing habits that I will kind of talk more about at the end, but I just think it's kind of funny. But yeah, so these are all of the brands that I only own one product from and the product that is. So the first one is Bodyography, and I'm like 99% sure that I got everything. And I'm 99% sure, I'm 95% sure that everything that I grabbed, I truly only have one thing from this brand. I feel like I'm not convinced on this, but I went through my inventory and there was nothing else in there by this brand, and I can't think of anything else that it would be. I thought maybe like an eyeliner or something, but it's not in my inventory. I did also notice that my inventory is not perfectly up to date. There were a couple palettes that weren't in my inventory at all. I don't know how that happened. And then there were a couple things in my inventory, I think, that I had already decluttered. Like there's an eyeshadow palette that I was looking for. It was the only item from that brand that I owned, and I can't find it. I don't remember decluttering it, but I think I might have. I'm pretty sure I did actually. But then I don't know why I didn't take it off my inventory. So we're going with what I got. So this may or may not be the most accurate, but we're going with it. So this is the Bodycology Brow Trio, and it's just got 3 different brow powder colors. I don't know if that's focusing, but this is very old. I think this is like one of the first items that I got when I first subscribed to BoxyCharm, which was like 8 years ago, something like that, 8-9 years ago. It's a very long time ago. And as you can see, I really haven't even made that much of a dent in it, like barely. So my plan is to use this eventually, because I remember like not hating it, not loving it, but not hating it. And I don't know, I think I need to like pull this in and use it more, but I really haven't been doing my brows lately, which I think is the problem. I've just been putting in like a brow gel and calling it done, because my brows are already pretty like full. They're not like, they're noticeable without me putting any color in them. They're noticeable. And I feel like when I put color in them, it's just like maybe a little too much, but I don't know. Maybe it's not enough without it. I don't know. You guys can tell me though, because I really don't know. Anyway, that's the first one. I don't want to like linger too long on any of these. So I kind of have them broken down into like category and roughly in the order that I would use them. So there's that. I don't know that I would necessarily use that first, but this is the only one that's kind of like in its own league over here. I have a few primers. This one is the No Problem Priming Water by Touch and Soul. And I bought this on a whim when I saw it at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, something like that. I have not tried it yet. Honestly, it looks a little scary. It looks like it's gonna come out like super crazy. It's just like, it's literally like water. It's so thin. Yeah, it's like literally like just rubbing water into my skin. Oh, it's nice though. It leaves a nice glow. I still have makeup stuck on my skin from the last video I filmed, but I actually haven't used this on my face. So I don't know. And I feel like this is going to be better for me than the like pore filling one that they have, because I have dry skin. I do have like problem areas with pores and stuff, but mostly it's my skin being dry. I really should pull this out and try it, although I have 2 other primers I'm trying to get through right now, so we'll see on that. This one is the Elemis Superfood, and I got this in a BoxyCharm, and it's a glowing primer moisturizer. It's really pretty. I think they advertise this as you like being able to use it as either a glowy primer or like a highlight. I just like, this doesn't do enough for me to ever use it as a highlight. So it was like one of those things where I don't know. I feel like it was one of those things that where they advertised like on a no makeup day, you can just put it on the high points of your cheeks and it'll be like a little natural highlight. I don't know that it would do that for me, but I do like it. I have used it. I'm pretty sure I've used it on my face. Have I? It's a good question. Maybe, maybe not. This one I've pretty sure I used on my face. Oh my gosh. I got a lot of primers, you guys. I have way more primers than I need. I feel like I don't really want or need any more than like 5 primers in my makeup collection, and I've got like 20. I don't know. I have a stupid amount. This is the Rodial. I've heard people say Rodial and Rodial. I don't know what it is. Rodial. I don't know. Soft Focus Glow Drops. I don't think this is in a particular shade, but that's what it is. And again, it's just a glowy primer. It's, I mean, I don't know that it does like that much for the glow. I mean, yeah, that's honestly very similar. I feel like these are very similar. Just like by putting them on the back of my hand. I don't know. Anyway, I've got those. So the only things I own from these brands, because 2 of these things I got in BoxyCharm, and this one was just like a random one-off that I impulse bought. So there's that. I feel like a lot of the stuff that I only own one of is because it's stuff that it's because of one of those 2 reasons. I either got it in BoxyCharm and it's not something I ever would have like thought to purchase myself. Not necessarily that I don't like it, but it's just not something or a brand that I would have thought to purchase from myself. So I only have one. Or it was like an impulse buy at a discount store. So I have 2 foundations. I don't think these are really considered foundations. They're like tinted creams. They're very, very low coverage. This one I got in a BoxyCharm. This one is the QMS Medi Cosmetics. This thing. That. Active Glow Tinted Day Cream. This I don't mind. It's got very, very low coverage. I don't feel like I personally need that much coverage. I feel like on a day-to-day basis, low coverage is fine for me. Although I feel like I have like an issue with seeing the difference that it actually made until I go to take my makeup off. Like once I put my makeup, like when I put this on my face, I feel like it makes 0 difference. But then at the end of the day, when I go to take my makeup off, I see the difference and I'm like, oh wow. But to be fair, I also, after that put more stuff on. So I don't know. I feel like it does cover a little bit, but I personally also don't have that much to cover in the first place. So it is what it is. It's very, very, very low coverage tinted cream. It's nice. This is stupid expensive though. This was from BoxyCharm. Did I say that? I got this at BoxyCharm. This is stupid expensive. The price is like over $100, I think. Or at least it was when I got it. I think that's kind of stupid for this kind of product. Personally, I would never purchase that myself. Next is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. I actually used this today for the first time, and I feel like it's very similar to this, just a thinner version. This is more serum-like. And I use both of these with a brush. I don't dare use a sponge with them because I will get absolutely 0 coverage instead of just light coverage, I'm sure. Is there something wrong with mine? Like, It smells like paint. Does anybody else's smell like weird paint? Like, not quite like just straight paint. It smells like a hardware store. Is the best way. It smells like a hardware store. Does anybody else's smell like that? Or is like, has mine gone bad? It smelled like it a little bit when I first applied it, but when I like powdered and I put everything else on, the smell went away, and now it's fine now. It's not like irritating my skin or anything. And this isn't even that old. But has anybody else experienced Home Depot in a bottle? Is that something I should be concerned about? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. You guys should tell me if you've ever experienced that. Is it supposed to smell like that? I just don't know. I don't think I smelled it when I first bought it, so I don't know if it's supposed to smell like that. I don't know what I did. What did I do? I don't know. Okay. Okay, the next category I'm going to talk about is cheek products. And I've got one product from Menagerie, which is the Arthurine Blush Palette Volume 1. And I'm really hoping that Volume 1 means that they're coming out with a Volume 2. I have not been keeping up with makeup brands like literally at all, because I've been really trying to stay away from the temptation of purchasing makeup, because if you've seen anything on this channel, you know that I have far too much makeup. And while it is a hobby of mine, I still think that there is such thing as too much, depending on certain factors. So for me, my collection is too much because I am out of space to store it. That's really what I mean by that. I do love having options though. This is the palette. It's so freaking beautiful. This is the most beautiful blush palette I have ever seen. And I am so happy that I own it. I am so sad that there's a gouge in the blueberry shade, but it's okay. It's okay. We will survive. We will move on. I love these so much. So much. It's so beautiful. And I would love to try more from Menagerie. Their eyeshadow palettes look really intriguing to me. But I just haven't. I don't know. I mean, I was gonna say I don't know the reason, but really the reason is because I don't need to be buying more eyeshadow. Like, hello. Clearly I have enough. I have more than any one person needs for sure. But I love it so much. I just don't have more room. I can't buy more palettes because I don't have more room to store them. And I feel like that's the main thing that's kept me like from continuing to purchase the amount of makeup I used to purchase, is that I'm out of room. And I have no more space to make room currently because we did downsize when we moved to Florida, temporarily. But we will see eventually. I think we're going to be moving in a couple months, hopefully, to a bigger place. So who knows, maybe I'll have space there. We'll see. Anyway, I have 3 highlighters. I got this one, which I did actually purchase recently. This is the Lottie London Frosted Highlighter in Cinnamon Bun. And this is what it looks like. It's really, really cute. It's just like a nice, like basic kind of goldy champagne highlight, and I kind of bought this on a whim. It was on clearance at my Walmart, which is why I bought it. And I've never bought anything from this brand before. I've never even seen this brand at my aunt. Why did I sound like that? I had never seen this brand at my Walmart before. So I don't know if it's something that they like usually sell, or if there's just like sometimes randomly things there from this. I don't know. It was the only one there. It was the only thing from this brand there. So I don't know what this was about, but I bought it. And now it's the only thing I own from this brand. So is this a good brand? Do you guys like this? I don't know. So yeah, that was another just like random impulse buy because it was on clearance. This is the Ellen Tracy Shimmer Blush, and I have this in my highlighters because it is really more of a highlight. It's like a very like subtle pink glow. Like I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it. Like you can kind of see it. It's right there. It's like a very, in my opinion, subtle pink glow. It's definitely showing up more on camera than it is in person, but it's really pretty. This was an impulse buy from a discount store. I don't know which one, but this is definitely not like a blush for me. I mean, I guess I could try it as a blush. I just don't think that that's gonna be like for me as far as blush goes. I definitely haven't used the Lottie London one on my face, and I don't think I've used the Ellen Tracy one on my face either because I am awful. The last highlighter I have is a Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Halo, which is like the icy blue. I'm not gonna swatch everything, but like I can't handle not swatching highlighters. The packaging on this kind of is annoying. This is just like a blue spotlight. It's just like, do you see? It's like a bluey purple, just like spotlight. I haven't used this on my cheeks. I really need to, but I love the look of liquid highlighters. Like when I swatch them when they're in the bottle. But I am terrified of putting them on my face because I feel like I get around to doing my makeup so infrequently. And usually when I do it, it's because like I have a reason, like I'm going to be filming something or I'm going to be going somewhere. I don't usually just do my makeup on days where I'm literally just going to be like sitting inside my apartment the entire day and not doing anything where people are going to see my face. I generally don't do my makeup on those days. So, I mean, I should because I enjoy doing my makeup. There's like a mental block, something in there. It's just not letting me do it right now. But I should, because I should use those opportunities to test the liquid highlights, because the reason I don't use them on my face is because I'm scared that I'll do something wrong and I won't apply it correctly and it'll like ruin my makeup and then I'll have to do it all over again and I'll panic because it's just what I do. So I need to figure my stuff out so that I can get around to using this. But can you guess how this was purchased? Impulse buying at a discount store, obviously. Next, I'm going to go through lip products. And I actually don't have as many as I would have thought. But we'll get into it. I've got 4... What is this? What is this? I mean, 5, I guess this counts as like a lip balm type situation. I've got, no, 6 because I have one. So the Avon Dew Kiss chapstick that is in my Project Pan. It's over there. I didn't feel like digging through my Project Pan bag for it, so I don't have it here to show you. But you guys have seen it in my Project Pan videos. If you haven't, you can go watch it and you'll know what I'm talking about. But I have that one. That's the only Avon item that I have that I'm aware of. Now that I say that out loud, I'm questioning myself. But next I have the chapstick Total Hydration in Soothing Vanilla. And I think this is the only chapstick brand item that I own. Again, now that I say that out loud, I'm questioning myself. And I don't remember where I got this. I don't know if this was in like, I used to get the $5 Walmart beauty boxes. I don't know if they still do those, but they're like quarterly, so you get them every 3 months. This might have come in there, or it might have been given to me by a family member. I don't know. This is the Beekman 1802 chapstick. This, I believe, came in a set of a bunch of different stuff that my aunt gave me for Christmas. Pretty sure. I got a Burt's Bees, just like basic lip balm. This one's not even open. It still has the seal on it. And I have this C.O. Bigelow Apothecaries Vanilla Mint Supreme 2X. So it's like a lip gloss balm situation. Do they sell these? Like, I feel like this was purchased at like Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret or something like that. But maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. But I've had this for a very long time, and still smells nice and minty. But I've got that. And then I have a Sol de Janeiro lip balm in Keep It Rio. It's like a tinted balm. Oh, it's getting funky. I think the oils are like starting to ball up because it's getting old. You guys see that? Come on. It's not like, it's not mold or anything. It's literally just getting like bumpy from like the oils like re-balling up, you know what I mean? Definitely still usable. It smells really good. It smells like funnel cake. It smells like funnel cake. Let me see if it like looks like anything when I swatch it. Nah, not really. It's like ever so slightly tinted. So I should probably use that because I don't want it to go bad. I have one lip gloss. The amount of lip glosses I have, you guys. The fact that I only have one that is a standalone brand is just wild. This is the Adrian Vittadini Studio lip gloss. This came in a set of like 5 or 6. This is the only color I ended up keeping, which is like an orangey peachy color. I'll show you right there. And it's really pretty and it's nice. I just didn't really like most of the other colors were like pinks and berries, and it's just not my thing really. So I kept that one. And now if I had any of the other ones, I would not have had any lip glosses that were like from a standalone brand. That's wild. That's crazy. I have one lip liner. I'm pretty sure this is the only thing I own from this brand. I'm like 99.99999% sure. This is an Ofra lip liner in the shade Delicious Red. It's just a red liner. It's, you know, she's red. I don't really I don't really wear red lips, but I have this one, so I figured I'd keep it just in case one day I randomly decide I want to wear one. So I have a lip liner that matches, but I just don't really wear red lips really ever. I have one bullet lipstick, and this is from Deuce, I think. Oh, and this was from BoxyCharm. BoxyCharm. The lip balms, I don't know. Maybe this one was from my aunt. I don't know where the Burt's Bees one is from. This one might be from a Walmart box. This was from a set that I bought at a TJ Maxx, so a discount store. This is from BoxyCharm for like ever ago. This is I think it's called Deuce. That's what it looks like. In the shade 808. And I love the packaging. It's just like a little clicky thing. It's amazing. And this is the shade. It's really pretty. I definitely need to use it more. I don't know why I always... like in my mind, this shade is always purple. I don't know why. It's definitely not purple. But every time I think of this lipstick, I think of it being purple, and I don't know why I do that. I don't know why. I have 2 liquid lipsticks. One is from Jordana, and it's the Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lip Color. And this is one of, the eyeshadow palettes really aren't following this same rule, really. I bought this at Walmart, kind of on a whim-ish. It's a pretty color. like a warm tone chocolate color. Definitely need to remember to pull that out in the fall. And this is in the shade Cinnamon Toast. I don't think I said the shade. But yeah, I don't even know if I've ever used this. I don't know how I feel about it. That was a random impulse buy from Walmart at one point. I don't really know why. Like, I just bought one lipstick. That's so weird. I usually don't do that, which is the reason why I don't have more products from like in this video because generally when I purchase makeup, I tend to purchase multiple things at a time. So, this is the Ola Neon Velvet Liquid Lipstick. This came from BoxyCharm for sure. Oh, look at the wand. It's so... Do you see that? That's so funny. It's like all crooked. This is a really pretty color though. It's right there. It's very pretty. But, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, next are eyeshadow palettes. And I have less of these than I thought. I would have assumed that I'd have more eyeshadow palettes. But apparently not. Apparently I have the same habits with eyeshadow palettes as I have with the rest of my makeup. So we're just gonna get into it. Apparently the only thing I own by Pixi, why can I not speak? The only thing I own by Pixi is this Pixi by Petra Rose Bronze Glitter Quad. And it is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and I love me some glitter. I just am surprised it's the only thing I own by Pixi. Also surprised because I thought that there were two of these and I thought that I owned both. But apparently not. So yeah, I'm gonna swatch one of these for you because they're delicious. Oh, look at the glitter. The glitter. Oh my god, they're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. I could go on and on and on about glitter because I love glitter so much. I love it so much. I really need to do a video on my entire glitter collection because it is extensive and there is a lot going on in there. But that would require me to swatch a lot of glitters. So that's going to take some time and some ambition because as much as I love glitter, it is kind of exhausting swatching glitter after glitter after glitter and then having to clean it off. So, but yeah, I own that. I owned Pixi Mist thing before, but I am surprised that I don't own any like other Pixi makeup. It's very surprising to me. Okay. Next, this is from BoxyCharm, and this is a Natasha Denona palette. This is the 5 eyeshadow palette in Peak, and that's what it looks like. And the only reason I own anything Natasha Denona is because it was in BoxyCharm. Otherwise, I would have mustered up the courage to purchase Natasha Denona because spending that much money on a makeup product kind of hurts my soul a little bit. I would love to get to a place eventually where it doesn't and I can venture into these more luxury brands without feeling a pain in my heart. It's not today though. It's not today. This is a nice palette though. Like, I have used it. I feel like the mattes were just like not as impressive as I thought they were going to be. Like, this is like a $40 palette for 5 eyeshadows, maybe more, might be like 50. It's somewhere between $40 and $50 for 5 eyeshadows. And like, I feel more comfortable paying $10 for an indie eyeshadow that I can like pick the individual shadows myself. And that's usually $10 for like their special shades or their shimmers. And sometimes they're special shimmers, and they're bigger. They're usually bigger than this. So I feel a little weird that this is that much money, and the shadows really honestly didn't impress me that much. Like, I have indie eyeshadows that technically are cheaper than this, like per shade, and are just far more impressive. So I don't know. I don't know that I would ever like splurge on one of her larger palettes that are like over $100. They're like $150, aren't they? It's something crazy for like her larger or midi palettes or whatever. I don't know. Maybe the midi palettes are 65. I don't know the sizes. I don't know Natasha Denona. You guys, I'm just talking out my butt at this point. Moral of the story, I just don't know about this. It's not bad. It's just like kind of basic quality for like way too much money, in my opinion. So why? I don't know. Next is the Cosmopolitan Luna Magic, and this one was actually an impulse purchase from Target, which I don't do very often, so that's very surprising. I just couldn't pass up the color story. It's just so beautiful to me. I just love it so much. It's incredible. It's really incredible. I love it. Why is it not focusing? There we go. It's beautiful. How many times am I going to say that? I just don't know. But yeah, there's not really much to say about this. I don't actually know if I've used this on my eye bizzles yet. I may have. I feel like I've used the orange. Oh yeah, there's definitely some stipple marks in the like orangey yellow. So I've definitely used this on my eyeballs before. I think I used these two shades. I think I used Milan and Barcelona, which are this one and this one. But I think I've only used it once. So I'm gonna remedy that. Next is the Artist Couture Caliente palette, and this was in a BoxyCharm, and the colors are fine. There's like one like nice shimmer in here, like a real shimmer. I haven't used this on my eyeballs, and to be honest, it's like not like really grabbing my attention all that much. I do need to use it just to decide on whether or not it's something I even really want to keep. I do find it kind of odd that this is called the Caliente palette. The packaging is red, like super fire engine red, but like none of the colors in here are really red. Like even the red in here is just like a orangey red. Like that. Okay, that matte swatched very nicely, but it's like and very orangey red. There's no like red, and I feel like on it maybe red against red packaging would have been weird, but I don't know. I need to use this on my eyeballs and decide how I feel about it. Also, I feel like, isn't this a kind of an expensive palette? I don't know. Is Artist Couture expensive? I have no idea, because I don't own anything else from them. Oh, I don't know. Next is the Olimar Spanglish palette, and I can't remember if I bought this or if it came in a BoxyCharm. I honestly cannot remember, but there's that. And then this is what it looks like. I don't know if I've used this on my eyeballs yet. I actually don't think I have. Maybe once. You're seeing a theme here. You're seeing a theme. So I don't know. None of her other products at the time that I got this, I think, really kind of appealed to me at all. This was really the one that mostly appealed to me. But again, I can't remember if I bought it because like maybe it was on sale or something, or if I got it in a BoxyCharm. I think I got it in BoxyCharm. I'm like pretty sure. But I'm not certain. Okay, the final product. It's an eyeshadow palette. This is the Gourmand Girls Spooked palette, and I did buy this because Betty Jean from Batty Bean, her name is Batty Bean, right? No? Yeah, I think so. Did a like 2 or 3 looks, 1 palette video with this, and I died. I literally died. I've been resurrected, which is why I'm here. It's so freaking gorgeous. So beautiful. This, where is it? I think it was the pumpkin shade. and Trick. These two shades in specific are what sold me on the palette. I don't even know if that's gonna, like, there we go, kind of. But those two shades in particular are what sold me on this. All the shades are beautiful. All of them are amazing. But it was those specifically that it was like, I need it. I need it. And I was so happy that I got my hands on it. It was, I think it was out of stock for a while. But I stocked the stock and I got one. They did a restock and that's how I got one. Or pre-order? I think it was a pre-order. Maybe I'm going crazy. I think they did a pre-order because this one took a long time to get to me. It didn't get to me till after Halloween. But honestly, I'm fine with that because now I've got it for Halloweens to come. And I don't have to use it for Halloween. I can use it for literally anything else. But honestly, this is like a Halloween dream. And I could just sit here and stare at it all stinking day. But now that I'm thinking about it, this palette is a lie. Oh my god. Because when I bought this, I also bought a little like diamond thing. I don't know what they called them. It was like diamond powder or I don't know, something like that. I had a little diamond on the front. It's like a loose flake shadow. This is a lie. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just lied to you. I can't believe that. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I apologize. My apologies. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's all a lie. Anyway, that's it. Those are all the products that I may or may not only own one of from these brands. I don't know how to say that sentence for it to make actual sense. Like that sentence just in general doesn't make sense and I don't know how to say it to make it make sense. Anyway, that's it. Those are all the products for this video. I hope you enjoyed. It was a little bit of a ride. But if you stuck around, thank you so much. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you next time. Bye.